Oh, boy. No. You don't have to pay for online unless you want, like, free games every month. That's a really good question. I don't know, because I don't think I've ever not had online. So, you probably can play Warzone, but you probably can't play, like, Call of Duty, like, multiplayer, like, normal, like, Team Deathmatch and stuff. Because I want to say that the Battle Royales are usually free, but, like, the actual, like, multiplayer ones aren't. Yeah, PlayStation's pretty sick.
What?
Yeah, what do you like about it so far? What's like stands out to you?
Okay.
Understood.
Mhm. Wow.
Well, now.
Yeah.
Well, now.
Mhm. They like they backed out basically.
I bet the West City
Uh-huh.
in my timeline used to be just as lively as it is here.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, okay.
It looks like
No,
those gunfights
it
have now
sounds
been
good to me.
revived and are doing well.
I didn't have like a headset because I hated getting headset hair. Uh for like the longest time. I didn't get a new headset until I like started my new job basically, and now I have these like I think they're like
Let's go tune up
$30
Murray.
HyperXs. They're not that expensive. Yeah, HyperXs are really good. Those sound cool.
That looks like a tough enemy.
Yeah, mine's wired too. I'm not really a big fan of. I don't know why. I'm just not a big fan of wireless. Um, it is a hassle. Yeah, which is annoying because like at least when I was like mainly only using my PlayStation 5 for gaming and not also my Switch, I was just charging everything using my PlayStation 5. I'd like cycle between like my controller, my Nintendo Switch Pro controller, and my phone, like whichever was on lowest battery basically.
I can feel power
Because
surging
it's
through
all
me.
the same cable basically, so I can just use it to charge stuff, and it's sick. Like I'll turn on YouTube for like during work just to like play music in the background or listen to like a podcast or whatever. It's a pretty sick system.
I'm extremely grateful for this find. I can't believe I was lucky enough to find this.
That, yeah, no, that's, you're right, that isn't common. Where did it have roaches? That's, you said this was Rachel's brothers? Uh-huh.
That loosened me up. That looks like a tough enemy.
Do they check his PlayStation? I'd be surprised if they did.
Big bang! Now you know how powerful I am.
Interesting.
I can feel power surging through me.
Ah, so he's thinking that's why.
I'm extremely grateful for this find.
Yeah, I bet.
I can't believe I was lucky enough to find this. I can't believe I was lucky enough to find this.
Yeah.
There's so much energy in this.
Like a roach bomb or something? Ah, yeah, and alcohol, and then you set it on fire. You throw it in the bag. The whole Molotov cocktail. That actually, yeah, that, I mean, that basically suffocates them. It's I think I remember seeing a video of someone doing that for like a hornet's nest or something. Like he filled he filled like a mason jar full of like gasoline or something, and then he like put it up to like the ceiling where, yeah. And I was like, oh, that's cool, but that's also terrifying if like any of them, you know, make it out.
Worthless.
A little tired, yeah.
I can feel power surging through me.
Yeah, just to make sure. That sucks. That's actually so gross. That sucks, but like, at least you got it fixed, I guess.
That looks like a tough enemy.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I'm extremely grateful for this find.
Yeah, it's like one of these things is, you know, is different from the way it was before. This has got to be a roach's nest, which sucks and is nasty because, I mean, it makes sense from like a roach's perspective. It's nice and warm and whatnot, but that's pretty gross. Not ideal, but hopefully it's roachless now, I guess. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Which is pretty crappy. That is, yeah, that is true. That is good. As long as it runs well and there's no like weird stuff. Because I remember my PlayStation 4 was kind of starting to crap out, like right when the PS5 came out. So I was like, oh, that's actually perfect timing. Yeah. Weirdly enough, you're playing Tony Hawk right now, right? The Spider-Man. Makes sense.
That looks like a tough enemy. I'll win, you'll see.
Yeah.
Big bang.
Are you really this weak?
Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, so basically, because you're playing the PS5 version, I think, of Tony Hawk Pro Skater, which, it did not exist when the PS5 came out, so, like, the PS4 version was the last game I platinumed right before I got my PS5, because it was, like, right at the beginning of COVID, and I was staying up till all hours trying to get, like, some drop. While my buddies were helping me too, they were like shouting out like, "Oh, Target's doing a drop now, Best Buy's doing a drop now." I don't. That's why I imagine Rachel's brother was like so protective of the PlayStation 5 because it was so hard to get them for like the first 2 years, basically. Yeah. Yeah. Like I consider myself like super duper lucky because I got the one without the disc drive because I kind of gave up on disc games like forever ago. Yeah, because it's too much clutter and whatnot. Plus, like for PlayStation 4, I think I only own like 2 games on disc, and one of them like James Green gave to me or something. It was like his brother's game that he took, and then it was, which turns out it just ended up being like one of my favorite games ever. That game was awesome. I really do like The Witcher 3. I can't believe I would say bad things about it. Having yeah, which I'm still in the same spot now. I still have a big backlog, which is why I'm playing. What's it called? I'm playing the Dragon Ball games right now because you probably saw the guy who created Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama, passed away like at this point like a month ago or something. Yeah, and I was like, you know what? I got these Dragon Ball games in the backlog. I'm a finally play them since I've been putting off playing this one and Xenoverse, which I don't know if you ever played Xenoverse. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's basically like, you know how like Future Trunks is like a time patroller guy? Like he traveled through time to basically warn the Z fighters about like what's going on, what's going to happen basically like during like the Z saga type stuff or during the different sagas in Dragon Ball Z. You basically do what he did. So you go to like different time periods throughout I guess the show / manga, and you basically just like collect Dragon Balls or do whatever missions and stuff. The first one was a lot of fun because it was like pretty new. I don't know how good the second one is because I haven't played it yet, but I do have some buddies who are down to play it. Yeah, because Dragon Ball's cool. It's still good. It's kind of crazy that every Dragon Ball game is essentially the same. They kind of just make you play they just make you play what happened in the show, like, and then you just do that for pretty much every game that's ever existed. But people still like it. I love Budokai too. I love Budokai too. Nah, yeah, so Budokai 2 is kind of like, you know, like Street Fighter is like a 2D fighter, sorta. Or I guess it's more like Tekken, less like Street Fighter, because it does have the Z-axis, because you can dodge like forward and Or I guess you can dodge up and down, so to speak. No, so like the newer ones, except for like Dragon Ball Fighter Z, which is like just like an actual fighting game. This one and like Xenoverse and like a couple of like a lot of the newer ones are like 3D fighters kind of thing. So think like Naruto, like like Ninja Storm, but like the area is wider because you can fly and stuff like that. So I'd say it's more similar. It's similar to those. Yeah, it's a good time. It's very fun. Very fun to fight in. The graphics are okay. Like this game is kind of phoned in a little bit. But but I mean some aspects of it I'm like, wow, that's really cool. And like doing like a super finish where you have to go into like a, what is it? You have to go into like a Super Saiyan or some sort of like powered up form, and then you go into, I think it's called like, there's like another mode where there's like a bar that you charge up, and it makes it so that you just like attack faster or something like that. If you combine those and then like beat someone with like a certain super attack, so you could do like a Big Bang attack or Kamehameha beam or you know, any of those attacks, you get like a special animation that shows like the Earth exploding basically because you messed them up so hard. So that part of it is really cool because that is the type of stuff that they be doing in Dragon Ball. Pretty sure like Goku like Kamehameha wave the moon in half or whatever. Yeah, I don't want to say that's Buu Saga, but it could be. I don't remember when he did that, but you know, like all the evil people be like blowing up planets and stuff. Like Frieza blew up Namek and all that, so that type of stuff is pretty cool. Pretty crazy. Mm-hmm.
No one stands in the way. I can't believe I was lucky enough to find this. That looks like
I mean, you could be talking about the like the snake run basically, which is like in when Goku dies, basically in order to like he like goes to heaven essentially, and he has to like walk the entire length of this like the back of this like snake dragon way type thing to get to King Yema, who's like the guy that decides whether you go to heaven or hell basically. And yeah, so you could be thinking of that. You could just be thinking of Shenron, who is the dragon that one of the dragons that they summon when they collect all the Dragon Balls. I guess technically Shenron would be the one you get when you get the Earth Dragon Balls. Because the Namekian one is different. Yeah. That's another nice thing about these games is you get to brush up on like Dragon Ball knowledge a little bit, which I've forgotten a lot about because I haven't watched the show since I was a kid. Yeah.
this looks like a keeper.
Mm-hmm. Word. Oh yeah, I was about to say, is it not 6 o'clock? And no, I'm looking. It is. It's almost 7. Yeah, you go for it, Bobby. It's good. I like pretty much most aspects of it. It's really repetitive, which I don't mind. what's it called? It's really repetitive, which I don't mind. I get to work from home, which is sick, so I can literally roll out of bed at like basically any time before 9 o'clock, and then just log on and just do work until 5:30-ish, 5:15 most days, and then at the end of the month is when it gets really busy usually, so I'll, maybe have to stay until like 7 or 8 something, which isn't so bad. Yeah, no, it's pretty great, and I get like good healthcare benefits and stuff. I have to actually email somebody about that stuff because I need like a card so I can start doing doctor's appointments and stuff, but as of right now, it's pretty sick, even though I'm only like 2 months into the job. Because it's still relatively simple, a lot of the orders I be doing, but I'm still trying to... The sooner I can learn how to do, like, basically all the order types, the better, because then I can just not have to worry about asking, like, my team lead or whatever for help and stuff like that, so... Yeah. Yeah, basically, like, if I can create an order where, or if I can like finish an order where I don't like, I can have her check it basically, and then she just says order ready to check without like any like corrections or anything. Then I'm like, okay, sick, that's dope.
No surprise. Yeah. Give me a.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah. Sounds fine. Hey. See ya.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on how long you've been there, since like.
I need to do my best too.
Yeah. Too many classes, like at the.
Great. I should be able to use this.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh god. Dang, Bobby. Yeah, that is a lot. Phil's not lying. You're just gonna freestyle it? Is there a way that you can like offload at least like 2 of them like within like the next year or something like that? Because that's a lot. I don't think I've ever had a teacher that taught 6 classes of like several different subjects.
That looks like a tough enemy.
What? That's actually fair, yeah.
I can't wait to
It's like if Phil taught, I don't know. What's a thing? Yeah, that's like that's a perfect one. So Phil being an art teacher is like a perfect example of like, I think what that comparison would be. Because I've never thought of Phil as like, oh yeah, Phil's like good at drawing or something.
I'm glad I was able to protect this timeline. I wasn't able to provide much help during the Cell games.
Yeah, that would be fun. To see him explain to kids, like, I wonder what kind of like art he did. I wonder if he just like he probably got away with like talking about history of art a lot more than like actually just doing art stuff.
There's so much energy in this.
Since that's probably more his bag, is just like knowing knowing when stuff happened.
I can't believe I was lucky enough to find this. I can't believe I was lucky enough to find this. I can't believe I was lucky
Phil will?
enough to find this. That looks like a tough enemy.
Oh, Phil's a loser, bro.
I'm extremely grateful for this find.
Next time I talk to Phil, I have to make fun of him for that type of stuff. That's actually crazy.
I'm extremely grateful for this find. I can feel power surging through me.
He texted me Happy Easter, and I said I was gonna kiss him on the cheek, and he said, "Why would you do that?" He got really mad.
That looks like a tough enemy.
I mean, if that's like the kids, hey, like, hey, teacher, can you like dab for us? Then that I get. That's mad inappropriate.
Not too bad.
I mean, it's typical of like, you know, kids that age. They just find a new word and they like to say it, so they just say it.
I'm extremely grateful for this find.
She called you a bad boy. That's funny, bro. Yeah, it's just a joke, but because if you let a kid like that say things like that, then like every other student will probably be like, oh no, it's chill for me to say whatever, because you don't want your students to be like, you don't want them to be like your homies, I guess. You kind of want them to
Wow. This is
still be willing to listen to you.
That looks like a tough enemy. What a juicy apple.
Yeah, I do. At the same school that you teach at? That's cool. She's the one that watched Star Wars in our room, right? With Phil? Was that a...
Big bang.
Okay, go on, sorry.
You're better than I thought. No one stands in the way of that.
Oh.
What a juicy apple. Those must be the remnants of
That's
ancient
funny.
civilization. This looks to be some great meat. Hey, hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't believe I was lucky enough to find this. I'm extremely grateful for this find.
No.
I'm extremely grateful for this find. I can't believe I was lucky enough to find this.
Immediately. That's nasty business, man. Especially when it's tough when a kid doesn't listen, because it's like you don't want to have to like. There's only so much you can do in terms of what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for?
Power surging through
I guess discipline. There's only like so much you can do in terms of disciplining a kid for them to like actually listen to you, because
This is some great stuff.
that's why I would never want to teach like children, like ones like the age that you're teaching at, because like that amount of patience is
I can't
got to
wait
be
taste
rough.
this apple. What a
Unless you have like
juicy
a
apple.
helicopter principal who's like always ready to kind of get down and dirty and be like, hey, don't do that.
What?
Makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, now.
And that's the
I'm
rules.
extremely grateful for this find. I can't believe I was lucky enough to find this.
Oh. Okay.
Well, now.
Yeah, what's like the point of having the rules if the principal kind of bypasses them, sort of stuff? That's more so a thing, like, I guess you'd have to talk to the principal about it, right? Like, hey, like, you're kind of making me look like a buster here by, like, not
Well, now.
letting me kind of enforce my own rules, essentially.
Hey, use.
Give me.
Yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, that's like a whole different ordeal. Cause I mean, I get it from like both perspectives now, because that is kind of the whole point of like the school, is like you get them to like whatever the next level of education is, but there's also like the deeper underlying message of like
Hello. Hey.
there's rules that you have to abide by, especially if like someone who's I guess above your, what's the word? I guess like status in terms of the environment. Like if they lay down some rules, you kind of got to follow them unless you are unless you're willing to face like the repercussions, which, you know, it seems like the principal was like, "Nah, actually we're going to do this instead," which sucks.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
That looks like a tough enemy. That looks like a tough enemy.
That sucks, because
No one stands
especially because I imagine you were probably like instructed, like, hey, if these kids are being problematic or whatever by talking when they're not supposed to be talking, then, you know, it's kind of annoying to have to rely on someone else to do the disciplining when you can just do it yourself. But
I'm extremely grateful for this find. What kind of mango is this? I'm extremely grateful for this find.
mhm.
There's so much energy in this.
No textbooks?
I can feel power surging through me. I can't believe I was lucky enough to find this. That looks like a tough enemy.
I'm so confused. I mean, that's like fun, I guess, like from a teaching standpoint, kind of, because like you can get creative with it, because it's probably
I
stressful.
was lucky enough to find
Yeah.
this. I'm extremely grateful for this find.
Yeah.
That looks like a tough enemy. I will stop you. I
Mhm.
can still fight.
And then you go to bed. Yeah. When did you start? Okay. So you're like a little bit over 6 months in, I guess. Right? September, October, November. That's true, yeah. I guess you do get to go based off of school scheduling, which is that's kind of cool, I guess, from like a vacation perspective, but at least at our age we're like, it would be nice to have like some cash flow like during the summer. I remember I think my kindergarten teacher used to work at a Papa John's in Bethany Beach. Was very hype. Oh, that's sick. Yeah. You can get some decent tips, probably.
I can still fight. Now you know how powerful I am.
And then you can just look somewhere else. Well, that's I mean, that's not so bad in terms of them paying you over the summer, but I want.
I've never seen a mango this delicious before.
Yeah, like how does PTO or like sick days work for you? Do you just not get any, or what? Okay, yeah.
I was lucky enough to find this.
Yeah, so that's basically like 11 or 12 days out of the school year, which is what, like 185 or something that you get off. Something like that. Yeah, which makes sense, I guess.
I've never seen a mango this I will stop you.
Yeah, I'm like finally using my because I get PTO based off like every pay period. So like if I work 2 weeks, I get like, or every 2 weeks I basically get like, I think 3.5 hours of what's it called, of PTO, and then like 2.5 hours of like sick leave, I guess. And I'm like finally using my first like batch of PTO in like 2 weeks, because I have to take my parents to the, what's it called? I have to take my parents to the airport to go to a wedding. And it's at like 5 in the morning. I'm like, you know what? It would kind of suck for me to have to work basically on like a couple of hours of sleep. And I was like, I have the PTO and I don't plan on missing anything, because I don't think I have any weddings I need to go to anytime soon, so yeah, so I was like, you know what, I might as well. Plus I'll get, I can get all of it back basically by like, what, like the end of the month almost, because it's like 8 hours of time off that I took or something, so. And I might even use it for when the Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remake comes out, and I might just play that all day. Yeah, you should. It's coming out on the Switch. I don't know if you ever played Thousand Year Door, but that's right. Yeah. Yeah. I've been meaning to use my Switch for more things, and since I kind of stopped playing the Nintendo 64 games and the Game Boy Advance like emulator games that they have on it, I was like, well, I guess I'll get back into shiny hunting on Pokemon because I kind of stopped doing that for a while, but oh, that's I forgot you got Scarlet and Violet, and then and then you're like, you asked about like one thing, and then I don't think I heard you talk about it like ever again. I was like, okay, you probably stopped playing it, which is fine. That game is kind of boring. Oh, okay, yeah. So you're like pretty deep in there. Yeah. It's a pretty cool. It's like not the greatest Pokemon I've ever played, but I've also like I basically took a break from like Gen 3 to what? I think Gen 6 was the first one I got back into after I stopped playing, cuz I played like Gen 1, 2 and 3 a lot, and then I moved to then I started playing like Xbox and stuff, and I didn't have time for like playing Pokemon anymore really. And then I kind of got back into it in high school, and then I stopped playing until like Legends Arceus, which came out on the Switch like I guess 2 or 3 years ago now. And I kind of caught the bug again. Plus I really like shiny hunting Pokemon because I want to complete like the whole Pokedex basically of shiny Pokemon, so it's like 1,000 something Pokemon that I have to get shiny. I probably have like that's a tough one. I have to think of it in terms of like Scarlet and Violet and Legends Arceus are the only two I've played. I probably have like I'd say like 400 of like the total decks probably done, so that's like a little bit under like a quarter, or a little bit over a quarter I think, because there's like I want to say there's like 11 or 1200 Pokemon total now or something. Yeah, which and then I think whenever I get the chance I'm gonna get Pokemon Sword probably, and then shiny hunt legendaries and stuff in that game too. Yeah, mystery gifts. Yeah, I have I just have like a tab open on my phone, and I check it like, I don't know, like once every like couple of weeks or something, just to see if like anything came out. I also follow like some Pokemon YouTubers that will call it out. They're like, hey, a new mystery gift came out, but because they'll even talk about ones that are like not even US based. They're like, so like, yeah, you have to go to like a Korean GameStop or something if you want like this code or something. I'm like, okay, that's cool. That doesn't pertain to me, but it's nice to know. Yeah, and they do like bot trades and stuff. So, because I want to do a living dex, which is like every Pokemon in the evolutionary chain you own shiny, which that makes it take even longer, but I think it's worth it. And then but like Scarlet and Violet is great because the DLC allows you to catch every starter in the game, or every starter that's ever existed, basically, which is pretty cool, except for like the Legends Arceus ones. Yeah, usually you don't find them in the wild, and even in this like game mode basically, or in the DLC, you have to like complete a bunch of these like quests, and then you unlock like the ability to, because it's like a man-made like terrarium at the DLC area that you go to, and then like some science club is like, yeah, so we added like stuff to the ecosystem that'll make it so that starters will spawn here, and then like certain starters spawn in like certain areas, but The annoying thing about the Switch is that because they don't have like random like battles and stuff like that anymore, it's kind of difficult to shiny hunt certain types of Pokemon because certain types of Pokemon hang out in groups, like water Pokemon. If you're in the water, usually you'll find water Pokemon. And it's helpful if they have like a secondary type that makes it so that you can like focus on that type because they have like sandwiches, which you've probably seen. Yeah, so like those sandwiches, you get like these Herba Mystica from like doing like high difficulty raids. They have like a chance of dropping, and then you use those to make shiny sandwiches, which you use to hunt just normal areas or outbreak Pokemon, which are like Pokemon that spawn in like in bulk, which is yeah, basically Pokemon with coat. Honestly, it'd be pretty interesting if they brought back Pokerus, which I don't think is in the games anymore. Pokerus was like it's like a cool little thing where like if a Pokemon had it, then it could, if it was like near or in the box, like your Pokebox, with like other Pokemon or in your party with other Pokemon, it could give them Pokerus, and it made it so that yeah, so it's kind of like COVID, but it's like a good COVID because it makes their EVs grow faster, which make them like stronger and stuff. Yeah, but they don't have that crap anymore because they have like what's it called? I don't know. It's just like easy to EV train Pokemon now. I do it with every shiny I have if I plan on using them for raids and stuff, which raids are actually pretty fun. I like doing raid builds. Not really a big multiplayer guy because people are pretty sweaty online. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I had ever seen one except for I accidentally killed a shiny Oddish. Um,
Well, now.
in I think it was Pokemon Sapphire, I think is what I was playing. And nah, that's not true. But it was my first shiny I ever saw and I accidentally killed it. And I don't think I ever saw a shiny again until I played what was it? Until I played Legends Arceus, which like the shiny odds in that game after you get the shiny charmer are like super duper low. So they make it very easy to shiny hunt in like the newer games, which I like because it just makes it easier for me to get the shiny decks. Yeah. Honestly, that's a pretty smart way of going about it, at least for like shiny hunters, which I don't know how many of them are out there, but I know a lot of people do like shiny hunting because there's like some discords I'm in that are like, yeah. It's I don't know. I wouldn't say it's fun, but it is, I don't know, it is just like a thing to do on Pokemon. Especially if it's like a cool Pokemon like Metagross or something. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you were supposed to leave, that's my bad.
Thank you very Thank you very
Give me.
Oh, so you caught up. It's interesting because I'm replaying. Well, yeah, no, I platted it already, but they came out with what's it called? They came out with like New Game Plus for it, which is like has like a whole separate trophy. So I do have it downloaded. Yeah, you do. So I don't want to spoil anything because you get some pretty cool ones later on, but.
extremely grateful for this find.
I don't know what that is, but no, I don't think I definitely did not. Uh-huh.
Well, now.
Oh.
So, are you ready to begin your training?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, are you ready to begin your training? So,
Yeah, okay.
are you ready to
I
begin
do
your
kind of
training?
remember
Are you ready to begin your
what's his
training?
name?
So, are you ready to begin
Do
your
you
training?
remember or do you know who Video Game Donkey is? The YouTuber? Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I've seen him make a video on what you're specifically talking about, and he was like making fun of it. But he's like, it's actually kind of cool, but like, I don't think I would ever play this. Because it's just like too weird making your own track. Okay. Well, I mean, it's a collector's item, I guess, at that point. Yeah. It's like if you still own, like, Guitar Hero or something, you know? It's not that different. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, I still have mine for the Wii somewhere, I think. But the Wii version is pretty. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's dank in a bad way and not a good way. Yeah. There's such thing. It's dank and. I guess it depends on what bridge, but yeah, they did extend like the area. So it's like weird because it's all New York. It's all like generally the same area of New York. But Miles Morales I think is like a smaller pocket of the first game, and then Spider-Man 2 extends on the first game more. So it's weird because Miles Morales, like, it kind of feels like a DLC, but it is like technically a standalone game, but it's not that long of a game. But it's still important to like the second one, so it's not quite like a DLC. Yeah.
Are you?
You and I are.
Mhm. Oh, Callisto Protocol? Is that what you're talking about? It's like the horror game that's like a Dead Space. Uh, it's like a spiritual successor to Dead Space.
Well, now.
I did not play it, but I watched a buddy of mine, Feeney, play it, and I think we both agreed while watching him play it and while he played it that it's not that good. Yeah. It kind of depends on how you feel about horror games, because I know he likes horror games, so I think that's why he was able to, like, beat it and play it all the way through. But there are parts of it that can be difficult, but I think it's fine. I don't think it's, like, amazing or anything, and the story is, like, kind of interesting,
Wonder if
but
the younger me's around.
it's definitely not like a standout, like, oh my gosh, this game is must buy, you know? It's not like an Elden Ring or something like that. Remember, you switch sides. You're different now. You switch sides, bro. Yeah, whatever you say. Yeah, because I see you on PlayStation right now, which is not a PC, bro. If you press and hold on the controller, you can tab over to... Yeah, I mean, if you have downloads you need to do, that also is good for it. Alright, Bobby. Peace out. You too. Tell Rachel I said hello. Okay.
I can't believe I was lucky enough to find this. I'm extremely grateful for this find.
Alright, what am I looking to do? Alright, let's get Gohan back in this.
Wish I could have finished my match.
Hi there.
Feel free to browse. Go back real soon.
You looking for something?
Oh, I can buy Meteorite? I had no idea. That would have been nice to know ahead of time.
Thanks a bunch.
So, this lady got us there.
Welcome.
Oh, I don't know
Thank
the
you.
recipes though.
Yeah!
Oh, nice. I got Bobbity, Spopovich, and Yamu.
What?
All right.
Well, if Bobbity does cause more trouble, I'll just make sure to teach him a lesson he'll never forget.
And the rest of this is all Goku. Okay, let's where do we want to put Bobbity and
On you.
Hold up! Take it!
On you.
Rick! Hold up! Take it! Hold up! Take it off!
Left. On you.
Riku! Baldo! Ginyu! Take it, here we are! Riku! Bata! Jace! Baldo! Ginyu! Take it! With off!
Hmm. Oh, but Jiro and okay. Do they have high training? They don't. Yeah, so they wouldn't be worth it. Okay. Well, I guess we just do these two.
With this, don't get.
What about Bobbity?
I'm a
Natural.
With this, don't get.
Okay. And their training is. Adventuring adults development. Adventuring adults and Z Warriors. I was stocked up on adventurings. Ugh. Tian and Chaozu.
Whoa! This one seems pretty tough. Things just got interesting. Lend me your energy! Here goes! was a good one. All right.
Whoa! This thing looks pretty rare. We got a keeper.
What was I gonna look at? Oh, I forget. What was I gonna look at? What was I going to look up? I was gonna look at something. I know I was. Crap. What was I gonna look at? Why can I not remember? Oh, I was gonna look at what my wishes could be. Nothing, basically. Okay. So, I'm thinking... Where do I have to go for this? Great West Desert area.
Look at this prime cut of meat. We got a keeper.
I've been pumped up and ready to go. Lend me your energy. Here goes. Train some more.
Look at this prime cut of meat. We got a keeper. Found some tasty looking food.
All right, this is great. Here goes. Take this. Honey. Huh? You're done already? All right. Might cause some trouble later. Best to deal with this now. Yeah, this thing's giving off a lot of energy.
Whoa! This thing looks pretty rare.
All right.
Is this the submarine? Can I fight the submarine?
This thing's giving off a lot of energy. I can tell this thing's got lots of energy. Lucky! Whoa! This one seems pretty tough. Yeah, that seems all right.
Hello.
Very well. Later!
Hello.
All right.
Damn, no beam struggle? Alright, Vegeta, if you're gonna be all aggro and shit, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Big bang attack!
Oh my god, y'all are so annoying.
Big bang attack! Big bang attack! Believe it! Big bang! I don't know! I can't believe it! Big bang! Big bang attack! 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 Big bang attack!
Alright, so we got Vegeta's training done for now. So we got Super Final Flash. Yep, Gohan's almost done. Okay, so we got Goku, Vegeta, what's Piccolo dealing with? Alright, so I need Piccolo to learn a bunch of his new moves. Yeah. Guided Light Grenade. We don't fuck with the guided versions. Hellzone Grenade, there we go. Limit Breaker, Special Beam Cannon. Oh, well, Light Grenade is only guided. Interesting.
Special beam cannon! Unleash your inner power! Special beam cannon!
So we got Hellzone Grenade. Alright, we'll do the level 60s and then we bring... I think we bring Piccolo with us. Oh, Hellzone Grenade's one of those attacks. Divine Demon Flash Strike. I'm gonna do Guided Light Damn, they guard her.
I can't move. Unleash your inner torment.
So we have Guided Light Grenade now. Oh man. so first, what we do is we change to Piccolo and Trunks. And then we eat some bomb-ass food.
Yep, there's no place like home.
Do what you can.
Which one increases critical? Do none of them increase critical?
Do what you can.
Is there really one that doesn't increase? Oh, it's a meal effect and it's not a specific. It's not a permanent one. That's fooked.
Do what you can.
Yeah, honestly, one more can't hurt. Actually, fuck Tien and fucking dickhead. Fucking Tien and Chaozu. Let's bring these two guys over.
Found some tasty looking food. Might cause some trouble later.
I'll make quick work of you.
Alright, let's do this! New York energy!
Don't kid yourself, you could never beat me.
This looks like a great apple! Alright! I'll get ya! Yeah! 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 Lucky!
What's he
Yo! Huh? Huh? Yeah! Yeah!
So I just fight Goten?
Alright! Yeah! Yeah!
Alright, you little shit.
Lend me your energy!
It's so unnecessary.
All right. Yeah, yeah. Well, better get going, I guess.
Oh, they just ripped him out of my squad? That fucking sucks.
Hey, well, hey, fine. Right.
Yo! Yeah! All right!
Hi.
Uh-oh. I gotta hurry. All right! This apple is extra juicy. I've never felt a stone this hard before. I've never felt a stone this hard before. Whoa, this stone's extra hard. All right. My power!
God, you fucking prick.
Yo!
They want the ones?
Yo! All right.
Now what?
Hey,
No.
well, fine.
Now does Vegeta get in on some of the XP? Yes, sir.
Let me